Hi, everybody. It's Donna with Northstar Tarot. Welcome. We are going to do zodiac readings. This is for Scorpio, and it is for August 1st to the 15th. I'm going to do zodiac readings twice a month. Okay, everybody? So this is for August 1st to the 15th. All right? So we're just going to put that there, and I'm going to grab my cards. Okay, so we are using the Fairy Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. Okay. So here we go. So the card kind of coming into this week is the Hermit. Then for work, we have the Four of Autumn. Home, the Two of Winter. Just put that down a little bit. Then we have the Moon for relationships. The unknown is release, and the outcome is the Empress. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to go through those, and then I will clarify. Okay, so yeah. So first of all, you're going to come into this week. You're coming in with the Hermit. Okay, so make sure you're looking inside yourself. Really take that time that you need to discover what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you know, what you don't know. Where are you inside yourself? What do you believe in? You know, take some take some time to kind of be on your own, figure out where are you on your spiritual journey? All those questions, okay? So you want to really start looking deep inside yourself and spend the next couple of weeks doing that, okay? So let's go to work. So work is going very, very well with the Four of Autumn. Okay. I feel like it's going extremely well, that you are very balanced, that things are going good. Money is okay. You want to make sure that you're not hoarding your money. So don't be afraid to spend a little bit too. Um, this card says help out those who are less fortunate. You could do that as well, right? That's always a benefit to ourselves. So what we give, we receive usually 10 times, right? So it's really, really an awesome thing to do. So I do believe work is going very good. If you're looking for work, it's around the corner, okay? It won't be too long. And if you're not working, this might be a card where you might want to start volunteering, right? So yeah. So at home, I feel like at home you have feel like you're having a real hard time making decisions at home. Okay. So being very indecisive, being unsure of yourself, being not sure what you want or how you want things to be, or the people in your home are upsetting you and you're not sure how you want that to go. Maybe it's time you move out. Maybe it's time that you if you have roommates, that you don't have roommates anymore. Maybe it's time that you need to speak your mind and tell people how you're feeling and see if you can resolve a few things. And if you live alone, maybe it's time you brought something in to make yourself feel more comfortable. Maybe a pet, stuff like that. Okay, so really, really think about that and see how it's influencing your life. Okay. Then we have the moon energy and our relationships. So to me, the moon energy is always about intuition, right? It's about the intuition and about mysteries of the unknown, right? Use your intuition when you're dealing with relationships. So all kinds of relationships, but especially intimate personal relationships, okay? So make sure that you are dealing with using your intuition to deal with that, okay? I feel like you need to really be focused. You really want to um, learn about the other person you're with, trust, all those kinds of things. Okay. So learn how you can improve all those aspects of your relationship with someone else. if you're not in a relationship, I feel like you have to believe that you're worth it. You have to put yourself out there. You know, if you've been hurt in the past, use your intuition to know that you learned, and you doesn't necessarily mean that you will get hurt again. Okay. So, you know, maybe you need to just explore what's real, what isn't real, and really put yourself out there to find that person that you're looking for. Okay. Then the unknown is we have release. So basically, release is, you know, it's the death card, right? So in many other decks, it's the death card. So it's like you need to something coming to an end so you can find a new beginning and new opportunity. Now, this card is absolutely beautiful. So just know that there is so much there for you, right? So, I mean, it says let go of the past, you know, an ending makes way for new opportunities, time to move on, right? It's just about, you know, releasing something that you're hanging on to, whether it is past relationship, the way you feel about yourself, those, um, the things you tell yourself, the limiting beliefs you have. Maybe it's time to release all that in order for you to have a better life, right? You need to think about it. All right. So that's very, very important. And then we have the outcome card. So we have the outcome card as the Empress. So, you know, first part of the week, whatever, really keep this in mind. All right. So really allow yourself, again, you know, you are the authority, right? You are the one that decides for you. You are the one that nurtures yourself. You are the one that nurtures others. How much are you going to give to others in relation to what you give to you? You have to keep that balanced, okay? You want to keep that kind of where you want it to be. You want to be successful. You want to see things grow. You know, the Empress is all about that, right? So make sure you're taking care of yourself as much as you are other people, okay? And you will be very successful. So now we are going to clarify, and we're going to use This Might Hurt Tarot. Okay. I know the name sucks, but I really like the cards. I mean, it doesn't suck, but um, it just means that tarot is not always fluffy, right? So, but this deck is beautiful, and it really does, you know, show us all aspects, right? So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with work. So work, we have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups, which is lovely. So creativity is at the highest, okay? You're very, very creative this couple of weeks at work, and you love what you're doing. So you love being able to use that creativity, okay? So whatever it is, whether you're problem solving, whether you're crafting, whether you are, you know, writing new code for computers or something, you know, which I know nothing about. It doesn't, whatever you're doing, enjoy the journey. Okay. Love the journey. Love the idea that you can put your ideas and your inspiration and your perspiration in it. Right. So just love that. Okay. And if you can't, maybe this is a side hustle you might want to think about starting, right? If your job just doesn't allow that. And if you're not working, you know, I mean, a housekeeper, a house um, person is, you know, someone that stays home and looks after the household is a very, very hard job. Do not think that that is not working. That is definitely a big job. Okay. So, yes, give yourself a pat on the back there, right? But if you're not feeling fulfilled, then you may have to think about doing something in addition. Okay. So then we're going to get to home. So home, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups to go with those choices, okay? So I feel like the Seven of Cups is all about contemplation, right? It's all about getting overwhelmed and worry, and you don't want to do that, all right? So make sure that you are making good, sound decisions for yourself. You're not rushing into a decision, you're not rushing into a situation. Oftentimes we make things worse for ourselves by rushing into something, okay? When you make these choices in your life that you're going to have to make right now, is you want to make sure there's as sound as possible. So give it thought, which is great. You need to think about it. You need to make decisions about it, but you can check with other people too, and you can just kind of pass it by somebody and see what they think. Then you've got your mind, you've got someone else thinking about it, you've got your heart in it, and then you make a good balanced decision. Okay. So there you go, my dear. So relationships. So we had the moon energy there, and now we have the sun, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So if you were worried about having a good relationship, one is coming for you. If you already do have a relationship, there is lots of room for growth in that relationship. Okay. I feel like the sun is there for you to celebrate. Okay. It's to celebrate the relationship, celebrate the possibilities, celebrate the dreams and the aspirations of this relationship. Okay. I think it can go far, and I think it can be very, very happy. All right. I also believe that it needs work, that you need to be putting in the work to make it happen, but with the hard work, you prosper. Okay. And it just kind of just falls into place. All right. Then the unknown was the release, right? Was the letting go and the ending that creates something new. So we have the Six of Wands and the Tower. Okay. So the Tower again, is really telling you, that there's something that has to go, definitely has to go. Okay. This is saying that whatever it is that you have to release is super, super, super important. You've been dragging this around you for a very, very long time. So this is something that you hold at your core. Okay. So whether it's a wrong that was done to you, or whether it is something that was said to you that you've been hanging on to for many, many years. Maybe you were bullied as a child, or you were hurt or abused. All these kinds of things come up with these two cards when they come together. Okay. So this is very, very deep and profound. You may need assistance with this. You may need a counselor, spiritual guidance. You may need all that kind of stuff. Okay. But what is the good thing here is we get the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is victory. So you are going to overcome this. You are going to be able to release this, and you are going to be able to be victorious over this, right? This is a wonderful card. I mean, the people in the background cheering and celebrating, it's just perfect. Okay. So, yeah, that is absolutely great. And the outcome card, we had the Empress, taking care of yourself as well as others. We have the Two of Cups, a balanced, lovely relationship, and balance in your everyday life. So these two cards both talk about balance, and they talk about you not having to do things by yourself, right? So you have the Empress and Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. This is going to be an awesome week, 2 weeks by the end of it. Okay. This is going to be a time for you to implement those things in your life. It's going to be fabulous. All right. And then as you leave the 15th of the month, we have Judgment. Okay. So time to kind of look at the whole kind of 2 weeks and see how you made out, all right? See what you've been doing or not doing. Okay. See what you've accomplished, not accomplished. Maybe you need to make a list and see where you go from there. Right. But I feel like you are working on balance. Again, the balance here, right? So you're working on balance and just celebrate those things in your life. You are going to do very, very well, my dear. And I would not be too concerned at all. I feel like things are so good and I just feel like they're moving along as they should. Okay. So don't be too concerned. Okay. I think you're going to do very, very well. And I think this next 2 weeks is going to be lovely for you. So now we're going to pull an oracle card. I think I'm going to do this one. These are magical messages from the fairies. Okay. So this is magical messages from the fairies. So let's have a look what this says. And I know it's Doreen Virtue, but she did she did create some beautiful decks while she was in our realm of tarot, right? So yeah. So so your card is love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Well, that's good, right? So let's see what it says in the book. Love life. You're drawn this card because your love life is somehow involved in the question that you've asked. And the fairies can help you understand this connection if it's not immediately apparent to you. This card signifies that a change for the better is in the works for your love life. Love your life as a way to bring healing energy to the situation. A new love proves to be an important person in your life. You're ready to meet your soulmate. Breakup is imminent or just occurred. You'd like to get married. Communication with your partner about a topic that's bothering you right now should be done, right? Ask the fairies to help connect you to your soulmate. So there you go, my dear. I think that was a lovely reading. So thank you very much. I hope you have a great couple of weeks. I mean, I know I will see you in the on the channel anyways during that time. But anyway, Scorpio, have a good couple of weeks and we will talk to you next time, okay? Bright blessings. Bye for now.